Welcome to Factorio Death World. My name is Nila, so this is episode 13 of our Escape from Nauvis plan. Well, episode 13, hopefully nothing will go wrong here. Let's see, so we have secured our perimeter, and I want to thank everyone for the support. It's absolutely fantastic with the support that I'm getting for the series, and I really, it really encouraged me to continue even as things ramp up in difficulty. So what we've done, we have a secure perimeter. It is now time to start utilizing the petroleum for something useful, like sulfur and bad plastic, eventually red circuits, and then into blue science. Let's dive in. So here we are constantly being attacked from all directions. Let's just have a look at this. This line is about our weakest perimeter. I've gotten a lot of good suggestions about what we should do to hold them off. This is actually not looking bad. They got one shot off. So even with the yellow ammo, it's still pretty easy. Pretty easy. Right. Let's see. So what do we want to do? I actually want to move this. I want to put the sulfur here because that'll give me a slightly more room. I'm not going to scale this one up beyond the next one, which is two red belts. It's going to be enough fun for the foreseeable future, which means we are probably going to take a bit of landfill. I have landfill in my inventory. Yeah, I have a landfill in my inventory. That's great. Some of these are very low quantity coming out, but that's okay. So I got a lot of good ideas about how to continue expanding, and I will expand, but right now I feel that more important is to make sure that we get to use come on. Yeah. There we get to use our newfound oil production. And the first things we want to do is plastic and sulfur. Sulfur, we need that. So the thing is, sulfur we need it for the blue science, for explosives, and for sulfuric acid, eventually for uranium mining. The plastic though, I think I'll make this into plastic. I think that will be the first thing we want to do. There, plastic. Let's take that. We do have a bit of coal on our bus, and this is where we are now going to open up my blueprints, and then I'll grab a blueprint from my masterclass series, so do check it out. I would highly recommend you check out the masterclass called Plastic for the stuff we were going to do here. I'm going to take this in, and it is now down here. There are some really, really cool plastic builds in my own humble opinion. So just illustrate them here with the blueprint overlay. This is the first one, and then it gets up to bigger one. This makes one full, yeah, it makes 32 per second, but it's consuming way too much compared to where we are, and this is more of a later game. But the great thing is it tiles and it scales and it's all that. Now I'm going to do something that I know a lot of you will be feeling like, hey, you can build more space, you can use your space more efficiently. You're absolutely right, I can use the space more efficiently, but that's not really the point at this junction here. We are going to use this. Oh, sorry, that one goes out, and we're going to figure out where that's going to be. Okay, so coal goes in, and also we need this one going in. Actually, that one. Yeah, so I don't want to use the space too much. There. Okay, so let's be honest. Should I place it? I can place it on this one, right? Or I can just go further in. Let's see. These are for coal and stuff, so maybe we'd make this one. That one. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more. And now it goes in. So here we have, and I'm still just always looking. There's only one facing that way. I really need another one here, I think. Not for those, but still. Here. All of these have to be taken out. Yeah, I know this is one of those things where every time I build it, I always just cut corners and then have to fix it later. Oops, that's not correct. Whoa, why are we leaving blueprints on the floor? Weird. Huh. There. keep scrolling up. And again. This one will need to go all the way up. And that's not actually correct. I want to put it here. There. So let's get all the way up. Now what we want to make is make the plastic again with this one. It seems a bit silly when it could just jump over, but you know, consistency is paramount here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this, and we're almost done. And now I have junk in here. Let's put it back out. We don't want to carry this. There. Oh, I run out. Let me just keep building this. And a lot of this one as well. Right, nothing is set yet. And here it is as well. Ah, man. That's... Right, let's see where this one is. Yeah. There. It's super silly. I know. Actually, way too silly. Yeah, yeah, here. And the final one here. Alright, we have actually... This one will now start decreasing. Yep, it's decreasing. That's perfect. And we are getting the first things inbound. We also have coal inbound now. Well, not into the plastic, but with plastic we'll be working. Wow, there's something forming there. Here's the plastic. And that's still not plastic. Here's the coal that will be used to make plastic. There. And it'll have to be on one closer. I'll just briefly explain the blueprint that I just stamped down. Although if you want a more detailed explanation, I encourage you to take out my masterclass for plastic. Now, as this one comes in, let's also make an output. Plastic is actually something I do not want to store. And I want to bake it here. That one. So it'll take 2 plastic eventually. That one I can't make. I'll bake one at least just to get an indicator here. Good. So this one, it's going to make 15 and it's going to use 7.5 per second and 150 petroleum. I'm not sure the petroleum will be able to keep up, but as we see here, going down, these are deliberately here so we can scale up. So the last 4 assemblers, no, chemical plants will output on the inside belt, the belt closest to, because of they're inputting here. And the other ones will be outputting on the outside, and you can see that already now it's looking really nice. Can I make this into a balancer? I really can't, can I? No, I can't. Well, this is gonna suck. This is why I have these drones, because I need to be able to do this once in a while. I want to be able to make a belt balancer, otherwise it outputs on the only on the wrong side, or it'll not be balanced correctly. Yeah. Funny how this one's just resisting. Yeah. And that's good. Okay, so now it doesn't break anything. It looks really weird, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It doesn't work because I'm using I'm mixing the belts here. Oops, XX. I'm going to take this one. That means I do need it here. Alright, we'll just build it here. It is what it is. Now, I just need it to be balanced. Great, that was fast. We got plastic. Should I build the other one as well? Sulfur, or should I make red circuits? What is most important, red circuits or plastic? Oh, whoa, that's an inordinate amount of these that I'm probably never going to use anymore, or not very much. All right, so the other thing that currently I do not have a masterclass published at the time of recording for sulfur, but I do have the blueprint though. So if we scroll up here, we actually have a beautiful blueprint for sulfur. Goes like this. It is not just sulfur, it's also sulfuric acid. So it's actually both. And it does need a bit of iron, so I want to make sure that the iron comes in at a reasonable location. The earliest it can come in is right there. But if I move it a bit up, that would also be good. This one's going to be water. Let me explain what's going on here. Do I have one of these? I probably don't. And I certainly do not have enough. Let's go to our hub to pick up the stuff we need. That includes... Here it is. Beautiful thing. Jump in. Grab that, half of that. That's fine. And let's grab all of this. Do I have some chemical plants? I don't know. Oh, that's 15. That's a lot. I only got 10. Could have grabbed that one, but we accidentally just made it. We'll take a few of these just because. Anything else? No, not really. We have to be careful about power because power will probably run out soon. Anything else is okay. Everything here is built way too tight for my... too close for my opinion, but it is what it is. And that one. So this is hooked up. What happens is here, I will get some petroleum in. Actually, funny, it was actually this one that was the petroleum. Here. Whoops. There, so now the petroleum goes in here and I need an offshore pump. There we go, because I need water. Water comes in on this side. Yeah, so let's just again briefly explain it, what's going on. Here. Okay, so now I've turned these sideways so that we can have water on one side and sulfur on petroleum on the other side. And then it merges back in. This one jumps under and in there, the way the other one is bypassing here. The idea of this is, of course, that I have left room for beacons for the late game. And this one will actually go up here. So I have left room for beacons late game. This one will be sufficient. If I want to make sulfur, then I can sulfuric acid. I can also just get in some steel in here. And this one will now, and this is where we do something. This one goes out on the bus. I don't exactly know where I want it. Oh, damn it. It's... Never mind. Check this in advance, alright? Check it. Let me just do this and pretend that that's the right way to do things. Go. And this one, I might put it in here. I feel I have plenty of room. Sulfur, yes. Sulfur will serve a very specific purpose. It'll serve, oops, only the purpose. Hold on, can I? No, I can't do that. That requires water as well. That's the one we want to make. We want to make some explosives because we do feel that, I do feel we need explosives. So, Yep, I need to just build some stuff here. What can I do? Yeah, I can't even do that. So much overflowing. And I have plastic in my inventory. I have a lot of junk that I really shouldn't have in my inventory. And let's get rid of the plastic at least. There. Get rid of the plastic. Now, what I want to build, let's get you back on the road so you don't bump into things. I am going to build a small build. Yeah. It's just going to be small. That one. That one. Let's make some of this. Yeah. So it is 2 things inbound, very low quantity. This is going to be iron for this. This is going to be iron plates, which we need. And yeah, what do we need? We need more of this, 200. Anything else we want to pick up while we're here? A few of these, maybe? Anything else? I think everything else is pretty decent numbers. I mean, I can always, if in doubt, just take a few here. I have way too much of everything. Remember the car? Okay, so I've mentioned my Factorio Master Class a few times. If you're not aware, then I do have this tutorial series on YouTube here, and you should check it out. It's basically covering all parts of the base, and it's something I'm spending time on with the community to build really cool designs. Something ideally we want to build something we haven't done before, something where we think we know how to build it, and then it turns out that we actually don't know anything. Because what we end up building is always better somehow. I don't know. That one. And I think that's pretty damn cool. And it happens, I do have these workshop sessions over on Twitch TV, on my Twitch channel. It's of course Twitch TV/Nilaus, in case you want to jump on over. I'm also streaming, what's this one? This just has to be coal. It's not a great place to bring in the coal, by the way. I'm going to take it here though. That's probably the closest I can get the coal in. Yeah, so if you want to check it out, there's also more Let's Plays and just hanging out in real time. You can yell at me for my mistakes. That we could go. Alright, and what's the crafting time of this? 4 seconds. I don't need that much, but I think I'll just build a few. And this one will need some water. I don't think there's a problem with stealing water from that one. There we go. So that is going to be explosives. Let's make a little box of explosives. Nice. And I can also just get rid of this. Perfect. Yeah, that makes a big difference. So the explosives, what are we going to use the explosives for? If we look at it, explosives could be used for making rocket explosives. That's pretty interesting. The fact is that they take 8 seconds to build, so that's something we have to build and leave it as it is. At this point, do I need, if I look at that one, it's 1 explosive. Anything else we need explosive for? Not really. Yeah, tank shells and stuff, but that's coming later. So at this point, I'll just mark it at 200. I don't want to make sulfuric acid because I don't need it, but I do want to make sure that the stuff we've built also goes, oops, back on the bus. And I'm going to just send you downwards a bit while I keep cleaning up after myself, my own mess. So right now we've made plastic, sulfur, and explosives all in 18 minutes. I mean, that's not bad. We are not speedrunning, of course, but yay. I think that's... And it's not rushed or anything, so even though sometimes I feel that I'm proceeding slowly, then I really just should think about, hey, we're working. And this is kind of, I think this is kind of the essence of when we play of Death World. We have to be able to move forward at a good pace because they will just expand, they'll keep evolving, they'll keep getting bigger, and I just need to be able to protect myself here. Do I have any deflamators? Yes, I do, because then I'll, speaking of protecting myself, I want to make sure that we go over to this location. We have nothing to research until we have blue science. So blue science is the thing. I'll just go over here and make sure that everything gets sorted. This is not ideal. I don't think I want more on this side. It's not the place that gets attacked the most. I'm going to take you out just for a bit and I'm going to put you in here. There we go. That'll help on this side as well. Perfect. Look at that. The belt here is starting to become more and more red because I am consuming the yellow ammo. Let's just have a look at this location. I barely even see it. It's already wasted. Perfect. I like it. And we have our plastic. Plastic is not something I want to stockpile. Sulfur is not something I want to stockpile. We can actually already now start working on the next thing. So the next thing would be, and not that one. I'm going to need it. Great. Yes, I want to craft that there. And I'll do this one, which actually buys us one more time. Oh, now, let me just say this. You're probably looking at these things. Patron tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. That is because there is a... that's part of the integration that I will launch a rocket for every patron that signs up and supports the channel at the time. And I'll start with the ones who have been supporting for the longest. So they're the ones who are most important to get off this planet. Hence the name, Escape from Nauvis. Let me grab some... Yeah, that's a whole lot of nothing. Why is that? This one is just keep consuming. Okay, but it's almost done. Here, look at that. This belt is super empty for a while. That must be an attack, and then they've been resupplying, and that means the belt becomes very red around here. It's brilliant. I love this way. Cool. We can still do a bit more, but stone is definitely a problem. What we're doing sort of planning wise is I want to get these signs so I can get a tank, I can get some rockets, I can get some poison capsules, you know, those kind of things. So I get the blue signs working, then I can have the base work on blue signs while I go out and try to clear some more space. I want to really just get this one down here and then get that one, because then I have a copper and a stone, and then I hope that this is a dead end. Otherwise, I'll just cut it off here as well. That one is our nearest oil, or that one is our nearest oil. Either way, it's going to be really bad to take it. It's not going to be the first expansion. I think it should be, but I don't think so. Actually, really would be a nice expansion to go out here and here. That would probably be better. So I can capture more oil, capture some more copper. We're going to leave this out a bit. Yeah, so it might actually be this one out, but really, I also want... no, sorry. It has to be down here because I want to expand. And once I expand this... 1 million. What do we have out here? There's some pretty good ones. Especially that one. 19. Juicy. It's going to be a good one to get. 9.2. And yes, I'm using commas. I know it's illegal, but I do. Let's put the markers on these so you can also get a sense of where we are or how big the locations are out there. So we have a good copper location. This is a great copper location. This is a good iron location that we want to take. When we take that, we also get the minuscule amount of uranium we have on the map, which is fine. All right, we can do one more thing, can we? We can start on red circuits. Wow. Now this is again where we come back to our masterclass. I have a masterclass for red circuits as well, because of course I do. And it's right there. It starts like this. And that just makes no sense for me to do. I'm so out of power. I just realized that I'm so out of power. And that's actually going to be really interesting, because how much more power can we feed? Okay, that's actually much more of a problem than I thought. Do I have... yeah, okay. This is sort of urgent. We can probably fix this, maybe, kind of. We should have one hit down here that makes power for us. Now, first of all, it's actually the coal that's causing issues. This is 40 and 20. And we do have enough of this. And the only thing I'm kind of missing is that one. There. Okay, so we do have a lot of things going on. And just not enough power. And luckily not really very heavily reliant on power as it is. Right, but this part though is problematic. Okay, that's still stuff over here. All right, do I have more of these? Yes, I do. All right, first things first, let's expand so we get more. And that one. There, that's more. And I'll just also extend this part. Alright, so that's getting more in. Wow. All of this is empty? And that one. Bouncers here. This one is inconsequential. Prioritize right. Yeah, we need more coal. And this one, prioritize left. Thank you. That one goes in. That one goes. It's just a tiny bit because now I'm probably in the death spiral, and by that I mean we're getting some. Yeah, we don't have any wood. Okay, so I need this one to sort of be a full belt, so that we can actually get what we need, and I think it's kind of getting there on the full belt, but there's also. Over here, we're definitely not using oil for any of this. Okay, so what I could do was make that one. Yeah, that one. Take some coal this way. And up here we still have plenty, which is unfortunate because what I'm doing now is I'm actually increasing. Whoa, okay. Yeah. I'm increasing our power utilization, which is bad. Go robots, why are we not going? That's odd. Sometimes they just get stuck, those little derbies. So, I mean, they're nice and imbalanced and all that stuff, as you like to say, but on the other hand, they're also really super derpy. There. And that one, and there. Nope. Here, and here. So all of this is done, but it's barely enough. Let's take this, and obviously we are going to be running out. I'm going to send you off because I have a mission to complete here. Let me just stand on the path. It's not going to make it super fast, but it might just make it slightly faster. Yeah, that was bound to happen. What I want to do now with power, with regards to power, is I want to make sure there. And actually, that's a bad idea. There. Because I want to make sure that this one gets consumed. How did we lose the ability for these to work? That does happen sometimes. Sometimes it just stopped working. I don't know why. They'll be better after the next patch or something. Okay. Don't particularly like all of this, what I'm doing here. I mean, this bouncer thing, this storage is not great. We could also build just a few more. This is getting really super crowded. And this copper, although we don't need much copper right now, then it's actually super important. All right. Oil is super bad as well. Let's start taking this out because this serves no purpose at all. And this one is dead. I can take out all of this as well. Yeah, I need to take this out. And my one... We're gonna take a lot of stuff in here for storage. Because we are gonna get a lot of redundant things now. I'm gonna help. I love this part in Factorio, not in real life. The part where you just go take out old stuff and replace it with new and beautiful things. There. That's an absurd amount of things I'm stockpiling. Whoa, okay. I have a lot of steel. That's perfect. We're gonna use a lot of steel for something soon enough. And all of this can be taken out. Oof. Not the out of the belt for sure. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's a little one there. And there. So this... Oh, this one's not connected either. Okay. I'm gonna build this one though. No, this one. I'm gonna build this close, or I'm gonna build it like this. I guess the answer to that is... Oh, wouldn't it be fun if I accidentally merged it over here? And by fun, I mean absolutely horrendous. There. Now I can take this, 2 tiles up, thank you, and it'll... Oh, it still connects, great. Then I'm gonna put this in here. That one goes... Yeah, and then I need one of these. Right, so that works. Except the direction. And then I... this is where things get a bit dicey. I have to take this out. This one. And I place it here. Except that one. Now. Still not that one. Still not that one. Still not that one. And here, still not that one. And I'm gonna take out... This one goes 1, 2 up. 2 up. 2, and then... All of this is now coming from... Perfect. These are ready. I put wood in there, that's perfect. Whew. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. I can actually make one more, can I? I can make one more over here. There. What? Why am I not building this? There. Okay, so that was a good move, I think. This one is still not powered, but it is now. Actually, I don't want this one. This indicates that there's something correct about it. All right, we need to clean up our inventory for a bit. That one is not going in. Oh, how did that work like that? There. Whew. Okay, stuff is going on. All right, let's get a sense of this. We got our power sorted. Next time we're gonna go onward with red belts. No, sorry, red circuits and blue science. They're very important. Oh, look at that attack force. That's a nasty one. What am I building here? I'm building power. Yes. Oh, when are you attacking? Ugh. Can I take it? I can, but it's not gonna be pretty, I think. I'll leave that here just for no use. That one actually might be a bit of an issue. Right, I guess that's going to be something, a cliffhanger. Ah. Okay, driving at this point, at this location is not great. It's a decent amount of iron I get in. That's actually very nice. And here, this looks okay. What about this part? Does it look okay? I'm just a bit worried about this one, to be perfectly honest. Where are they? They're still down there. They keep getting bigger. I don't know if they're attacking up this way. That might be an issue. Small. Just one more because that makes no difference. Right. I can't do this. How far do they reach? They reach plenty far. So there you go. That'll also just consume more, and consuming more seems to be good. Oh, actually, there's kind of a problem because this one will only ever insert when it's empty here, and it'll only be empty that location if this part gets to shoot, which it is, granted, it is that. So anyway, we are going to wrap up. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure for you to play for you again. And I'm going to continue doing this, my regular 4 days a week schedule. So if you like it, hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section below with good ideas, that kind of thing. And as always, stay effective.